3231, RNAV Linger, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, wind 07014. RNAV Linger, clear for takeoff.
Hello, Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Hello, Linda. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
I believe this is your first flight with me, so I'll explain what I'm doing throughout the entire flight. Okay, so we're here at Burlington, New York, and we're going to be flying to LaGuardia,
Got 5562,
New York.
34 left, line of weight. 4 left, line of weight.
First thing we need to do is get the lighting set up the way I like it. Turn on the panel lighting. A little bit of background and a little bit of flood.
Number 4564, connect departure.
And for the radio stack, panel lighting to 100%, the flood to 50%. And let's turn on the camera. Everything looks good behind the cockpit doors. Go to the overhead. The panel lighting at 100%, and the circuit breaker 100%. Since it's raining, we'll turn on the wipers. Okay, let's go over to the CDU. FMC. Position and net. KBDL. Is that reference airport? And that is also our origin.
Up at 771, bomber tower number 2, runway 33 left, go to land, which 30012, gust 28.
KLGA is our destination. And our flight number is Zibo 7378.
Southwest 212, runway 28, clear for takeoff. Traffic is 2 miles out.
Departure arrival.
Other runway 28, Southwest 212, taxi.
Our departure is going to be the Bradley 4 on runway 33. Okay, let's go to route. Let's go to next page.
Southwest 212, contact right. 212, going
Okay,
over.
first waypoint is the HFD VOR, followed then by the BDR VOR. Followed then by Yeoman.
That's 1157, turn right at Foxtrot and contact
Waypoint.
ground. Right at Foxtrot over to ground, Southwest 1157.
And then to Graco waypoint. Okay, let's go back to departure arrival.
With 1166 tower, runway 28.
Look at the KLGA arrival. ILS 22.
1166.
Route, activate, and execute. Okay, let's go over to the tablet. And let's go to Avitab. Let's go to charts.
Wind 310 at 10, runway 28, clear for takeoff. Runway 28.
Our flight plan
Southwest
is actually
1166.
so we take off, we turn, head towards the HFD VOR, then the BDR VBR, then the Yeoman, then Graco, and then into LaGuardia.
Was 771, turn right when able, then contact ground, good day. Right to ground, 771, good day.
Alright, let's look at the KBDL airport diagram. And we can see that runway 33 Is at a heading of 328 degrees.
American 1774 Tower, advise ready for departure.
We're ready, American 1717.
American 1717, wind 310 at 11.
And let's go look at the
Clear for takeoff 28, American 1717.
KLGA runway 22 approach plate. And we can see that it's a course of 224, ILS frequency of 110.5, touchdown zone elevation of 22 feet, 12 feet.
Southwest 1166, contact departure, so long.
Departure
And the decision height for a Class C aircraft in an ILS is 200 feet. Okay, let's go back.
American 1717, contact departure, take care. American
Okay, let's go
1717, good day,
into
sir.
fuel weight and balance, payload. Our payload is 2,300 pounds for this flight. Go to page 1. We're going to fuel this baby up with 25,000 pounds.
Tower Southwest 1608 visual
Just like that.
to runway tree left.
Okay, our
Southwest 1608
gross
Tower,
weight
wind
CG is
300 at 11,
21.1%,
clear to land.
and our zero fuel weight is 97,000 pounds. Okay, let's go back to the CDU.
Southwest
And the
1608,
performance
turn
in
right
net.
at Foxtrot, join top and then contact ground, good day.
Our zero fuel weight was 97.3. Our reserves are 2,000 pounds. Our cost index is 16. Our cruise altitude for this flight is going to be flight level 100, or 10,000 feet.
We're Tower Southwest 147.
Cruise wind is 284 degrees
300 at 12, runway 33
at
left.
011 knots.
Clear to land, 33 left, Southwest.
ISA deviation is negative 10. Okay, let's execute. Let's go into the N1 limit page. Let's autofill our outside temperature at 29 degrees Celsius. Let's go to the takeoff page. We're going to be using flaps 5. Our CG, if you remember, was 21.
That's 590 tower, runway 2.
0.1%.
Short final, runway 33 left.
That gives us a stab trim of 5.0 degrees. Okay, let's go to page 2. Our runway wind is 250 at 2 knots. Basically, there's no wind. And our runway heading, if you remember, was /328.
Put you on to the threshold of 10 for about 20 seconds.
Metro 17,
Previous page.
runway 10 for departing traffic.
V1 of 123, VR of 124, V2 of 137 knots. That'll be important later. Okay, let's go to the overhead. Okay, our flight altitude is 10,000 feet.
Southwest 590, wind 300, at 13, gust 19, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Landing altitude is 0 feet. Okay, Linda. Runway turn off, lights on.
Runway turn off, lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Southwest 147.
Wing lights on.
And contact ground, good day.
147.
Wing lights on.
Beacon light on.
Already on.
Okay, let's turn on the logo switch.
Okay,
Go
the
to the-
cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Go to the radio panel. Let's tune in the ATIS. 118.150.
590, contact Potomac departure, take care.
Southwest 590.
Bradley INTL Information India. 200 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 1, rain. Sky conditions 100 overcast, temperature 29, dew point 28. Altimeter 2975. Arriving runways 0633, departing runways 0633. Advise on initial contact, you have India.
Okay, let's tune in the tower.
Metro 17, proceed on runway 10, advise when off.
17 speeding on to
Set our
10.
barrel setting to 29.75. For the pilot,
Southwest 1911,
and then
Southwest 1911 tower traffic.
Also
will hold
for
in
the
position,
co-pilot?
Runway 28, wind 300 at 13, gust 19er, runway 33 left. clear
and
to
also
land.
for the standby indicator.
30 left. Say the winds again, please, for 29 flip.
Wind 300 at 13, gust 19er.
All right, let's turn on the captain's flight director and also the co-pilot's flight director.
Plus 487 tower, runway 28, line up and wait, traffic 4 mile final, runway 33
Okay,
left.
flaps 5
Runway
degrees.
28, line up and wait, Southwest 47.
Flaps 5
Tower
set.
Southwest 2419, right base for 32 left.
Okay, let's go to the radio
2419
pedestal.
Tower traffic will depart and hold in position, runway 28, wind 300 at 10, gust 19er, runway 33 left.
Okay, the
clear to
VOR
land.
is
Third land, 33 left,
114.9
Southwest 2419.
and the ILS is 110.5. Over here it's also 114.9.
Plus 487 traffic 4 mile
ILS
final, runway 33 left, wind
1050.
310 at 10, gust 19er, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway 28, clear for takeoff, Southwest 47.
All right, let's put the auto throttle arm switch in the up position. All right, let's tune in clearance delivery and file our flight plan.
Yes, sir. We had a maintenance return. Looks like we might be out of here in about 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, let's insert the flight plan
For KBDL clearance.
and request our IFR clearance. Bradley International Delivery, good evening. Zibo 7378 request IFR clearance to New York LaGuardia as filed.
Zibo 7378, cleared to LaGuardia via runway 33 departure. Initial altitude 10,000 feet. Squawk 2601.
Clear to LaGuardia via runway 33 departure. Initial altitude 10,000 feet. Squawk 2601, Zibo 7378. Okay, 2601. Okay, that's 10,000 feet.
Zibo 7378, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.900 when ready for startup. Set the transponder code 2601 as instructed.
Clearance delivery, Fatigue 434.
Okay, the V2 is 137. And let's go ahead and select heading mode.
Maintain 4,000 on departure. Departure frequency 121.0. Squawk 2012.
Clear of the departure radar vectors west 2.
Okay, Linda,
Back to the
before taxi procedure.
Maintain 4,000, departure frequency 121.0.
Before
squawk
taxi
2012,
procedure.
Fatigue 434. Clearance Fatigue 434.
Fatigue 434, Atlanta clear.
Yes, sir. Did you hear my read back? I was having some comm issues there.
Affirmative, I did.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Yes, ma'am. They got us on the Halo today. Do you know if that's going to be north or south departure? Which side of the airport?
South 1270 to inspect the departure runway 27 right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators
AC 1599.
Casey who?
on.
Just checking the frequency ahead of right.
Pro
AC
heat.
1599, we're at ramp 3 with whiskey.
Are you looking
On.
for clearance?
Anti-ice.
No, sorry, I thought it was metering. Frequency for metering?
Wing
hang
anti-ice
on
off.
1 second, let me see it.
Engine
Please put it on
anti-ice
chart, I
off.
can't find it anymore.
1865 is
Isolation
meters
valve.
south.
Thank you, sir.
Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. Rejected takeoff.
And clearance, American 2437.
Engine start
American
levers.
2437, clearance?
Idle detent.
Yeah, I was wondering if you showed anything on file for us. We didn't
Idle
have anything come
detent.
up on the DLT.
Flight control.
Going to LA, right?
Alright.
Affirmative, sir.
The system screen. Okay.
2437, clear to LA, exit.
Elevator forward, elevator backwards. Left aileron,
10,000.
right aileron,
3607
left rudder.
Squawk 3364.
I have to Vulcan at cloud 10,000, 36 and 10, 33, 64, American 2437.
American 2437, right back, sir.
Okay, left rudder, right rudder. Checked.
Checked. Flaps.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5 set. Green light. Detent.
Signature with X-ray Charlie West.
Ground equipment.
Hey, this is 327, clearance. Go to Jaeger via the Smoky 2 departure, Smoky intersection, that is filed, maintain 10,000. Thanks, level 300, 10 minutes later. Squawk 2243.
Clear.
Smoky transition is filed 10,000, expect 30 and 10, 2243.
Clear.
On the squawk for eject at 327 and signature with X-ray.
Before taxi checklist complete.
327, right back, Frank. Get a
Ready for taxi.
Set stabilizer for takeoff.
Trim up.
Okay, let's contact ground
Clearance, number 3323.
and request
3323.
taxi. Bradley International Ground, good evening. Zibo 7378 with information India, ready for taxi.
Zibo 7378, taxi to runway tree. Contact tower on 120.300 when on holding point.
Taxi to runway 33. Contact tower on 120.300 when on holding point. Zibo 7378. Okay, we're going to taxi straight ahead and then to the left.
Ground, you have to double base 78 with you approaching 7 with the downloading, sir.
Southwest 878, travel over runway 34 right or left. Which one you want?
We'll take the left double base 78.
Southwest 878, runway 34 left, is Golf and Whiskey Alpha.
Golf with Alpha 34 left double base 78. United 354 behind Southwest with
3982.
Zibo 7378, contact tower on 120.300, have a nice flight.
Contact tower on 120.300, Zibo 7378. Okay, Linda. Landing lights on.
Victoria Center Whiskey Alpha Towers 135.3, good day. 353 Whiskey Alpha, Southwest 878, good day.
Beacon light on.
Already on.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
3982 Tower 353, good day. 353.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
354 Towers 135.3.
Before takeoff checklist.
Weekend, 354.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5 set. Green light. Detent. Stabilizer trim. 50 units set.
Delta 214 Bravo, runway 34 left, taxi to Golf.
Transponder.
Golf Whiskey Alpha 34 left, southwest.
TARA set. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, let's contact the tower and request takeoff. Bradley International Tower, good evening. Zibo 7378 on holding point of runway 33. Ready for departure.
Zibo 7378, wind is calm. Runway tree. Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33. Zibo 7378.
Approaching 3.
Bus 1911, turn right at hotel, then contact ground, good day.
Hotel ground, how long?
Runway 33 confirm.
On runway
I am ready for takeoff.
Bus 487, contact Potomac departure, so long.
Switch and have a great day, LS 47.
Okay, let's turn on the cockpit timer.
Tower 470 Juliet Fox, joining the final 33 right.
Throttle up.
Number 470 Juliet Fox.
41%.
320 at 11, gust 19er, runway 33 right, clear to land.
Go to land, 33 right, 470 Juliet Fox.
Okay, Toga.
Takeoff thrust set.
Spirit Wing 35 tower, you up?
80 knots.
35, we're ready.
Throttle hold.
Spirit Wing 35 tower, runway 28, full line up and wait, traffic short final, runway 33 left.
38 line up and wait, here we need one.
V1. Rotate.
Okay, gear up.
Positive rate. Zibo 7378, altimeter 29er.75. Contact Boston Center on 120.350. Bye. Acceleration altitude.
Altimeter 2975. Contact Boston Center on 120.350. Goodbye. Zibo 7378.
320 at 11,
Flaps
gust 19er,
2 set.
runway 33 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land at 33 left, clear 186.
Flaps 1 set.
Yeah, let's contact Boston Center.
Runway 835, traffic 4 mile final, room.
Boston Center, good evening. Zibo 7378,
Flaps up set.
passing 4,400 feet, climbing to 10,000 feet.
Zibo 7378, turn left heading 170, climb to 10,000 feet.
Turn left heading 170, climb to 10,000 feet. Zibo 7378.
Tampa 4051, 10 degrees left vector for your climb.
10 degrees to the left, Tampa 451.
UPS 355, system at pilot suppression maintained, 12000, altimeter 3002. Alright, pilot suppression 1312000, UPS 355.
Good morning, and Lanco 1834 heavy, flight number 360.
Lanco 1834, good evening, system at pilot suppression maintained, 12000, altimeter 3002.
Final destination 12000 with 300.
1,000 to go.
1000 to level off.
1834.
Switch over to the VOR mode.
Tampa 4051, considering Zibo.
Tampa 451, clear direct Zibo.
Tampa 4051, contact control 10.25, connect.
Okay, zero the CDI needle.
4051, good day. Nice to meet you.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches off.
And clear house nose, London maintain, flight level 410.
Okay, now we should intercept the 170 degree radial. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On.
Charlie Victor Kilo 7070,
Pax.
contact center 124.7, connect.
Landing gear.
That's good,
Up and off. Flaps. Up. No light. Detent. After takeoff checklist down to the line complete.
Okay, let's set our minimums. 200 feet. Radio altitude.
Good flight, and let's do 3000, is that possible?
Let's go to the CDU and set the initial reference. We'll do flaps 30 at 136 knots. And that's what we see on the PFD. Okay, we're currently 14 nautical miles away from the HFD VOR. Let's wait until we get almost on top of it.
FedEx 1234 with you, 370.
FedEx 1234, left and right. Flying FedEx 1107. 1107, contact under 13447. Y'all have a good night. 3447, you do the same. FedEx 1107. FedEx 90, I can do Holbrook, or I think you get on the ground quicker and go on the Condor arrival if you'd rather do that. Let me know. I don't know where your parking spot is, so it'll work out better. You can stay on the Holbrook, though. FedEx 90, we'll just do the Condor arrival. Okay. FedEx 90, expect that in 2 minutes. FedEx 90. 90, clear at Condor 3 arrival. Contact 50 center 167.62. Y'all have a good night. 167.62, basic contact. International, descend and pilot description, maintain final 240. 9824, roger. Contact on 120.07.
Okay, we're getting close to flying over the HFD VOR, so we're going to switch to heading mode.
Cruise direct airport, descend and pop discretion, maintain Bravo 240. You got discretion to 240 from 141.
Zibo 7378. Turn right heading 235.
Turn right heading 235, Zibo 7378. Okay, we flew over the station.
1396, descend and pop discretion, maintain Bravo 240. 1396, roger, contact on 120.07. Check the line, Quest 611, you're loud and clear. How miles in there? Flight Quest 611, request direct Kansas City downtown. Flight Quest 611, clear direct Kansas City. Direct Kansas City, next time, Flight Quest.
1157, we're 350 and about 050, I think we're letting.
FedEx 1157.
Right. Pussy copy, FedEx 1157.
FedEx 1157, affirmative.
Okay, we're 9 nautical miles away from the HFD VOR. So let's go ahead and tune in the BDR VOR. It's 108.8.
Zibo 7378. Expect runway 22.
Expect runway 22, Zibo 7378. Okay, let's switch over to VOR loc mode. And we should intercept the 235 radio. Okay, descent procedure. Descent procedure.
Descent procedure. Descent procedure complete.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Landing altitude.
Landing altitude 0 set. Recall.
Checked.
Auto brake.
Auto brakes 2.
Set. Landing data.
Flaps 30, 136 knots.
V reference 136. Minimums 199 set. Approach briefing.
Complete.
Complete. Descent checklist complete. Zibo 7378. Descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Zibo 7378.
Good morning, stop at 781 flat over 390. That's fucking good. 781,
Flaps 2 set. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist. Flight level 100, landing light switches on. Approaching transition. Localizer capture.
Good morning, 176, 370. American 2876, Center Roger.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Zibo 7378, altimeter 29.75 hectopascal. Contact LaGuardia approach on 128.800. Expect runway 22 to land. Bye.
Altimeter 29.75. Contact LaGuardia approach on 128.800. Expect runway 22 to land. Goodbye. Zibo 7378. Okay, let's contact LaGuardia approach. Make our initial call. LaGuardia approach, Zibo 7378.
Zibo 7378, maintain 7,000 feet.
Maintain 7,000 feet, Zibo 7378.
376 Heavy Cap.
Zibo 7378, turn right heading 260.
Turn right heading 260, Zibo 7378.
Crush figure 3508, 6000.
Figure 3508, 3007.
Lima 658, 6000, slowing to 190 knots.
Come out 6058, Roger. Up 658, descend and maintain 4000.
17 4000, 650.
So now we should intercept the 260 radio.
3508, sliding 020, descend and maintain 5000.
020, 5000, breaking 35 with.
Zibo 7378, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Zibo 7378.
About 6058, departing area 5, present heading, descend and maintain 2100.
710, 2100, present heading, after here, Lima 658.
Air 3508, sliding 360, descend and maintain 3000.
360, 3000, breaking 35 with. Hello, American 796, we're leveling at 6,000 and 190 indicated.
American 796, first, descend and maintain 5000.
5,000, American 796. Approach American 635 with you, 6,000.
American 635, 23007. Air 3508, reduce speed to 180.
180, bring it 35 away.
Not 6058, airport is 3 o'clock, about 10 miles.
Look, 658.
About 6058, turn right heading 240, join the 27 right final approach course.
240 joined to 7 right, course Lima 658.
And maintain 4,000.
4,000, American 796.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Figure 3508, turn left heading 300, join the 27 right final approach course.
300, join 27 right low. Fourth quick turn right.
Okay, let's switch over to heading mode. And let's tune the radios to the ILS.
Turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, American 796.
Okay, let's go over here to approach, set the course knob to 224. And we'll go to a 5 nautical mile range here.
Zibo 7378, turn left heading 250.
Turn left heading 250, Zibo 7378.
American 635, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, American 635.
Okay, we see IURD on the PFD. We're 18 miles out.
about 6058, maintain 170 knots or greater to 5 mile final, and contact tower 118.5.
70 or greater, 5 miles south, 85, T-minus 658.
Okay, let's go ahead and arm approach mode since we see IURD.
.3508 airport is 11 o'clock, 12 miles.
Midtime briefing, probably.
Good 3508, clear visual approach runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final.
Good visual, 27 right, 170 to 5, forget 3508.
Okay, we're waiting for the localizer to become active.
American 796, turn right heading 240, join the 27 right final approach course, is going to maintain 3000.
240, join the final approach course, down to 3000, 9796.
Figure 3508, contact tower 118.5.
85, great, brief, 3508.
Approach to street 142, level 6000. Cruise 5142, now.
Okay, localizer active.
3007, bridge 6142.
Okay, let's slow down here to 165 knots. And give us flaps 5.
Zibo 7378, turn left heading 225.
Turn left
Flaps 5
heading
set.
225, Zibo 7378. Okay, let's go to flaps 15.
635, turn right heading 180, descend to maintain 4000.
Okay, glide slope
Right
active.
turn 180 down to 4000.
Gear down.
Flaps 15 set.
Arm the speed brakes. Okay, let's slow down to 150. Okay, let's go to flaps 30.
American 70 is 96, we have to
All right, so our
796, clear visual approach.
B2 was 137, so we'll set this to 141.
Final clear to 3027 right, American 76.
Okay, our missed approach heading is 224. And our missed approach altitude is 3,000. Okay, glide slope is captured.
240, join the 27 right final approach course.
240, join 27 right final approach
Okay.
course.
Just contact the tower. Yeah, this is too soon to do that.
2500.
Southwest 2419, turn right at Foxtrot, then contact ground, good day.
Foxtrot, ground, good day.
Zibo 7378, cleared for localizer approach runway 22. Contact tower on 118.700 when established. Bye.
Cleared for ILS approach runway 22. Contact tower when established on 118.700. Zibo 7378. Okay, let's contact the tower. Make our initial call. LaGuardia
Cabin
Tower.
crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Zibo 7378 approaching runway 22.
Zibo 7378, identified. Continue your approach.
609, tower, runway 28 to line up on way
Landing
runway
checklist.
33 left.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Continuous. Speed brake.
Armed.
Armed. Landing gear.
Down.
Down.
Spirit Wings 835,
Flaps.
contact departure, take care.
Flaps 30.
Spirit Wings 835, good day.
Set for landing. Landing checklist complete.
1,000.
Zibo 7378, wind is calm, runway 22, cleared to land.
Taxi lights on.
Cleared to land, runway 22, Zibo 7378.
Approaching 22.
Cleared to land runway 22.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimum.
Minimum.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Deep landing, 5,000 feet remaining. 4,000 remaining.
Speed brake up.
3,000 remaining.
Reverse unlocked.
Southwest 2121, tower, good afternoon.
Auto braking
Traffic will
use.
depart and hold its position, runway 28, winds 300 at 9, air gust 18, runway 33 left, cleared to land. Clear to land, 33 left, Southwest 2121.
Zibo 7378, contact ground on 121.700.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing.
609, can you take it
You
right
are
now?
professional.
Contact ground on 121.700, Zibo 7378.
Runway 28, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 609.
Okay, let's contact ground. LaGuardia ground, Zibo 7378 on runway 22.
Zibo 7378, taxi to gate C11.
Taxi to gate C11, Zibo 7378.
Okay, I'm putting your 1198, one whiskey.
Around Pier 1198, ground hello.
Stop.
Runway 34, taxi to a
Timer.
Before I via Foxtrot,
Flaps upset.
Landing lights off.
Put your 1198, you'll be ready to roll.
Okay, now for something totally unrealistic, we're going to watch our landing from outside the aircraft.
Tower American 2368, outside ground.
American 2368, tower, traffic will depart and hold in position, runway 28, wind 310 at 9, air gust 18, runway 33 left, clear to land.
33 left, clear to land, American 2368.
Okay.
80 knots. Throttle hold. Reverse unlocked. 60 knots. Yet. Great landing. You are professional. Flaps up set. Stabilized.
Ground Frontier 50401, wind to switch.
Okay, now let's look at the landing plot to see what our landing data looks like. Oh, we bounced on the left landing gear. Our pitch at landing was a little high. Started our flare at 23 feet. Our flare left time was 8 seconds. Our roll was 3.62. That's why we bounced the left landing gear. We throttled down at 20 feet. Very few G's. 2.8 seconds on the rear gear. Yeah, I've seen worse. That concludes this video.